Now time to head outdoors. And while spring has technically sprung, there's still plenty of waterways throughout the state left frozen. And when we find ourselves on thin ice, who comes to the rescue?
Well, here's the answer. Local law enforcement, the DNR, and in some cases, the Coast Guard. Chris Barrier is showing us in the great outdoors.
Sir, I'm with the Coast Guard. Are you alone?
Picture this. You've just fallen through the ice into frigid cold water.
Please help.
Your breath is immediately drawn from your body. 10 minutes goes by. Your arms and your legs are no longer functioning.
Keep kicking.
Another 10 minutes. Now you're losing your senses.
I need to see my family.
Close to an hour now, and your chance at survival is nearly impossible. It's not a pleasant scenario, but it is one that these guys think about every single day.
That's what I joined the Coast Guard for, absolutely. I joined to save lives, pure and simple.
The U.S. Coast Guard's 9th District is a group of men and women stationed all across the Great Lakes, including right here in Sturgeon Bay. One of their missions is to save you, the outdoorsman.
People do all sorts of things. I see motocross on the ice, people play hockey out on the ice, we fish out on the ice. So there's all different reasons why we use the ice. And we feel as though there's always going to be those instances where people are going to need help.
All right, I got you.
It's one of the few places where we're actually going to get to experience ice rescue training, and it's something I wouldn't do anywhere else.
I'm gonna push you off the ice, but they're gonna pull. This is gonna pull you back up onto the board to safety, okay?
We've come up with unique solutions and creative ways to basically rescue people.
Heave her out! Heave her out! Right.
The only way to practice a rescue is to jump right in. And even with a wetsuit on, that can be a daunting task the first time.
They told me to just walk out on the ice. I've never walked out on the ice on a lake before. Let's just go ahead, and I was a little nervous. They said, you'll be fine, just keep walking until you fall through. And I walked until I fall through, and it was fun.
Though challenging and sometimes exhausting, saving a life makes the job worth each and every rescue here in the great outdoors.
Best feeling in the world for me when I do it. It's just the most rewarding thing ever.
Knowing that you're out there helping people, I think, is really the biggest part of this job. That gives you that feeling of self-fulfillment when you go home. Like, maybe I made a difference today. Maybe I didn't, but maybe I did.
Keep rolling, keep rolling. Make contact with Survivor.
In Sturgeon Bay, Chris Barrier, NBC 26.
Thank you, Chris. Operations Officer Michael says there are roughly 10 to 15 ice rescues just in the Green Bay area of the Great Lakes every single year. And he says when heading out, dress for water temperature, not the air temperature, and always tell someone where you're going.